So you've been trying to lose weight and it's like nothing seems to work. You've tried cutting carbs, you've tried keto, you've tried this diet, that diet, and you either can't stick to it or you stick to it and you don't see any results. I'm Jay Shaw. I'm a clinically trained hypnotherapist and I can help you lose the weight that you want to lose. So first things first, let's talk about why this process has been so hard and how I can help with hypnotherapy. In order to do that, I'll have to explain to you what we call theory of mind. So you see this big circle here? Imagine this circle as the mind when you're first born. As you can see, it's blank. There are no identifications, no associations. You're just a blank slate, except what we call the primitive mind. Now, we're all born with the primitive mind, which is where we house fight, flight, and freeze. No one has to teach us that when faced with a threat, we can fight it, we can get away from it, or we can freeze. We're born with that understanding. And as we go through life, on top of the primitive mind, we start to form what we refer to as the subconscious. And we form this subconscious mind by making associations. We make positive associations, we make negative associations, and these associations determine how we live our life. They determine our automatic habits. So let's say you grew up in a house with a dog. You cuddle with this dog, you love this dog. That would cause you to make a positive associations with dogs. Let's say another kid gets bit by a dog. This kid would make a negative association with dogs. So you can have two people looking at the same thing, but based on their associations in the subconscious, they react differently to that thing. Now, from the ages of 0 all the way up into the ages of 8, that's what we're doing. We're a sponge. We're making all of these associations, some positive, some negative, some neutral. Those associations form our subconscious mind, and that's where we automatically act from. These are the things that we consider safe, and the things that are unfamiliar to us we consider unsafe. So around the age of 9, we start to form what's known as the critical mind. And the job of the critical mind is to separate the subconscious mind from the conscious mind. Now, our conscious mind, that's where our logic and reason and all of that type of stuff is. It's estimated to be 12% of our thinking ability. Whereas our subconscious mind, where all those associations are stored, is known to be 88% of our thinking ability. So the critical mind separates the subconscious mind from the conscious mind, and it's half subconscious and half conscious mind. And in the conscious mind, that's why our logic, our reasoning, our analysis, willpower, decision making, all of that type of stuff is. This is where we start to talk about the weight loss specifically. So at some point, you made a decision that you wanted to lose some weight. So we're up here in the conscious mind, making a decision with this 12% up here. But long before we made that decision, we had these associations down here in the subconscious mind. So 12% of us is going, I'm not going to eat carbs. I'm going to stop doing this. I'm going to start going to the gym. That's what 12% of us is saying. But the 88% has learned the habits that have gotten us to the current weight that we are. So when we take 12% of us and try to go against the 88% of us, the critical mind, which serves as a filter for the subconscious mind, kicks it out. So what happens is you get this new thought, you get this new idea, and you try to push it into the critical mind. And what happens is the critical mind rejects it because it doesn't align with what's been going on. It doesn't align with the patterns that we've already been taught. And anytime we try to force it in, the only thing we get is frustrated because 12% cannot override 88%. How can hypnosis help? Hypnosis serves as a way to poke a hole in the critical mind, so to speak. You know how you watch TV, and as you're watching the TV, you know that it's not real, you know that it's fake, you know that someone wrote it, but as you give your undivided attention to it, as you get wrapped up in the show, you forget that this person is Denzel Washington or Michael B. Jordan and they're a millionaire. As you're watching the movie, you accept them as the character that they play in the movie. And as you accept that, the critical mind opens up. And as the critical mind opens up to you, it makes new associations. And as it makes those associations in the subconscious, it can make you cry. It can make you laugh. It can make you excited. Any emotion that you can feel out in the real world, you can feel it while sitting on your couch watching TV, because the TV has bypassed your critical mind. The TV has essentially put you in a state of hypnosis. And when you're in that state, you're able to put in new associations, and those new associations change the automatic behaviors. So that's how hypnosis can help by opening up the critical mind. We make new associations towards the jail. We make new associations towards drinking water and the foods that are healthy to you. And if there are limiting beliefs in there, like I'm big boned, everyone in my family is overweight, we take those associations out and put new associations in that move you towards the body that you want. And then at that point, you have the 12% and the 88%, the conscious mind and the subconscious mind working in the same direction, and you find those habits, those new habits, so much easier to build, and those old habits so much easier to delete. So thank you for your time. Go ahead and schedule a strategy call. I gave you a very broad overview of theory of mind, but I would like to talk to you one-on-one and get a very specific view of this as it applies directly to you. Thank you for your time and enjoy. So first things first, let's talk about why this process has been